You are looking live at Loco Pigskin Live. Late start tonight. Just happened that way. It's like the olden days when we used to wait till we got back to HQ to start reporting. But we do still have people on site. Marcus Walsh out at Buford High School, where the Eagles won big tonight against Battery Creek, and Wes Kerr out in Varnville, where they are still battling late into the night after a lengthy lightning delay. Just came out of halftime, getting ready to start back up with Hilton Head leading 23-21. We got the scores ticking across the bottom, just missing a couple here on Loco Pigskin Live, presented by Mickelson Law Firm and
Yeah. Anybody
WHHI
got a water
TV,
bottle? I mean, we'll
are
take it. Right?
presenting our all-star sponsors. And Marcus, WHHI over at Buford tonight for the Rebo Road Boulders. Max Araj, photo bombing, video bombing. A big win for Buford. Rolled over
Yeah.
Creek tonight, 48-0. Tell us about the get right game for Bryce Liburn's team.
I tell you what, it wasn't clean. And he told me that certainly that he was a little bit upset, certainly with the penalties and some of the execution issues, predominantly penalties, though. There were a bunch of them in this game from both sides. But Buford looks really good. They are, a very physical football team, much like Battery Creek, but they definitely have more athletes and they certainly have more size up front than BC does. Unfortunately, BC had their chances in the first half to make some things happen, but they couldn't. And the relentless defense, especially led by Simmons, really stood ground. And Smalls was just terrific as a leader. He was great. Broadwater with a couple of big runs late. Uh, certainly, Keandre was very good, making some big plays in the receiving game. We saw that a few weeks ago, and he's back at it. Catching balls. He caught a touchdown pass early in the game today. Defensively, again, really good showing. Special teams was there to make a bunch of plays. Battery Creek did not have very good field position for much of the night. It was just too much Buford tonight, but they'll definitely look to have the bye. And this is really good because of the fact that May River was off this week. That helps Buford inch closer into 6-4A supremacy. They have the bye next week, leading into the game in 2 weeks, which we will plan on being at, which is certainly Buford Bluffton, the Broad River Bowl. So, things are starting to look better for Buford, especially coming off these couple of wins where they're scoring into the 30s. And then here tonight, they ended up scoring 48.
48.
So,
Yeah.
so things are starting to look that way and look better for Buford, especially on the defensive end. But they can put up points. They've got athletes everywhere. Far from the perfect game for them, but they're starting to show signs of 6-4A getting back into the mix with Hilton Head, with Bluffton, and certainly with May River.
And Bluffton taking the L tonight, no
Oh
longer
Yeah, how about
yes,
it?
unbeaten, lost
we
35
are
to
we
20
are
at
all out
Lucy
of
Beckham.
unbeaten teams. We have no
We
more
sure
unbeaten
are.
teams. Bluffton, as you mentioned, lost to Lucy Beck on the road, and then a little unexpectedly, Buford Academy falls to Dorchester. What a year for the Raiders! The Raiders.
There it is.
They're looking
There
good.
it
Yeah.
is.
They are a serious 1A contender, and
Yeah.
it's going to be a battle in that division. It is going
Yeah.
to be an absolute battle. Max Prep seems to have given up tonight. I'm getting a lot of 504 gateway timeouts from Max Preps at the moment. But running down the scores, as we mentioned, 48-0. Buford over Battery Creek over in the Rebo Road Bowl on WHHI TV. Lucy Beckham 35-20 over Bluffton up in Charleston. Stratford 51-0 over Colleton County. West
Wow.
is at halftime in Varnville 23-21. Hilton Head leading Hampton County. Been back and forth. We'll let Wes tell us more about that after we run down the scores here. Philip Simmons puts it on Whale Branch 46-6. I was out in the Ville. It was a battle. Lee Central comes out with the win 26-21. Hardyville was driving at the end, and an interception sealed it for Lee Central, but a heck of a game. Still looking for a Ridgeland Burke score. Hammond 56-0 over HHCA. As we expected, that was a bit of a mismatch. And same out on the farm. Patrick Henry falls 56-0 to Bethesda Academy. And then the trifecta 56-0 at Colleton Prep over Clarendon Hall. And then finally, Dorchester Academy 21-7 rather, or 21-8 over Buford Academy. As Wes noted, still looking for the score from the cross game against Palmetto Christian. But we got most of them. So if you have one of those, let us know. But Wes, how's it looking over there? Give us a recap of that exciting first half in Varnville. In between,
a
with a
crazy night
lengthy
so
delay
far,
in
and
between.
yeah, I mean, a lot of back and forth swings, and it's really been Jalen Singletary so far against Javen Risher. And of course, Javen Risher, the former Hurricane, so kind of a revenge plot for him. And Singletary has just been unleashed. I mean, a couple of magical scores, including the first one, the third and long, where I mean he just shaked and baked throughout that Hilton Head defense and scored on a long run. And he scored on a bomb on a like 85-yard pass to take the lead right before the lightning delay, and now it has been a shootout ever since then. And as you'd expect, both teams have been sticking with the ground game with this wet field. So certainly not sure how many times you'll see those quarterbacks throw the football, but honestly, they're two running teams anyway. So which defense can find a way to make some stops, can break that serve, because right now it's been just blow for blow right now. Him Singletary against Zarnecki and Risher. So which defense will find a way to come through here? But right now is the challenge to hold down either squad at this point as the Seahawks get to begin the second half. And Franziski with the keeper here as we're back underway. And a pretty good view here on a phone, on an iPhone camera. So
Oh yeah,
we'll do our best.
something.
I might pop in and out playing on a few side left, but certainly if this game is close towards the end, I'll make sure to stay on and bring the finish live from here from Hampton County. But we got a good one right now. Seahawks the ball coming out of the half, 23-21. Singletary blocked the PAT, and Hampton's defense has gone behind the six. Going to be a third and long for the Seahawks. So a chance for the Canes to get an important stop. They're down 2. Hilton had started this game with a fumble recovery. Hampton is supposed to get it, but then the Seahawks recovered the fumble that led to a field goal, which technically is the difference in the game. It's a 2-point game as of now. So Hampton looking to get a big
Sexton
stop.
field goal.
Yes, Bo Sexton with the early field goal. I'm not sure how much kicking we'll see either with the wet fields right now.
True.
Ranziski's dropping back to pass, and he's going to move the change on the pass to the sideline, breaking out of the tackle as the Seahawks push it close to midfield.
Pick up a big first down.
Big
We do have
Tajay Wright with the catch, and right now defenses cannot find a stop on either side. Hampton had it looked like they were close, but meanwhile, the Sox get it done. A much-needed win, 11-7. How did the Guardians do? Did the Guardians win because they were up 2-0 on the Twins last time I saw?
That's the last I checked.
And you on the wild card races.
I actually brought it up on the air in the second half. They were up 2-0, so that's the last I know.
All right. Well, we'll
got a doubleheader tomorrow.
When we have filler time, we'll sprinkle that in. But back to this crazy nightcap. A little Lowco after dark, if you will.
Had a couple of crazy nightcaps this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have. The weather has been a little tricky. Guards up 4-2 in the ninth. Top of the ninth.
Hey, there you go.
And the Tigers absolutely got pummeled by the Braves today.
Sure.
Nice.
Yeah.
Max and I are
happening.
Yeah,
our fist
right.
pumping.
My Braves pummeled.
Yes. Definitely need the Braves to keep on beating the
my Braves
Motor
pummeled
City
Tigers.
Break in the action. We do have a post-game interview with Bryce Librand, courtesy of our friend Jeff Riley. He told me at the end of school today he was going to come and check it out. Go check it out and try to get an interview. So here we go.
He did.
I'm here at Beaufort Football Stadium with Bryce, the coach of Beaufort, and they had a blowout tonight, 48-0. So, what do you think about that play about the block punt and you?
Yeah. You know, Chaz did a great job, of getting in there and That's a tough play because you're going to get a ball to the chest, and he did. But made a great play. Just a hustle play, which is what Chaz does. So really happy with him on that.
Yeah, that was a great play at the beginning of the game.
It was.
And your quarterback was tremendous tonight.
He was. He did a lot of really good things. He's getting a little better every week, and that's all we're asking him to do. And as long as he does that, we'll have a chance to be all right.
Yeah, and then are you excited about your next team you're playing, Bluffton? Right?
Yeah, it'll be a big one. We got a lot of work to do before then. And try to clean up some things from these last couple weeks. In this off week, and and try to go play a really good football team.
All right, and it must be, the win tonight must be a good win for the team and confidence of your.
Yeah, we'll always take a win, so we're happy.
All right, thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank
Follow
you.
me.
Outstanding stuff from Jeff Riley.
He's a pro. He's a pro.
Outstanding stuff.
Yep. Here comes Zarnecki as he breaks a couple more tackles, and he's inside the 10. Hilton has first and goal. Inside the 10-yard line. We'll see. See if we can.
Are we at the stinky end of the field? Does it still stink down there?
Right, the side near the scoreboard.
Yeah, does it stink down there? It stunk down there last week. There was a dead
See
deer.
y'all.
Gotta love Hampton.
Can you see anything from here? I'm trying to.
Yeah, a little bit.
I can't zoom it in. I tried to.
It's a game for ants.
Yep. Risher is in. Touchdown
He's
Seahawks.
in.
Third of the night.
For Risher.
Good stuff from him.
Enjoying his homecoming.
Yeah.
We're
Hampton
homecoming.
boy coming
Here
home.
this is the largest lead of the game for either team. It's a 9-point margin, 30-21.
We're on the
Peacing out.
move.
Okay.
We're on the move, so I'm going to say adieu for now. I may get back
Yes,
on when we get home. Max is going to come on from his car, so you will have
All
more
right.
takes on our game here shortly. For now,
Yeah,
from
well,
Buford
I
High
think we
School
may have Jeff Riley as well coming to wait.
and the Eagles Nest, Marcus Walsh for WHHI TV Sports. Go Loco, guys.
Appreciate you, buddy. Drive safe,
All
y'all.
right.
The Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch en route back to Afghanistan now from Buford. So, but we should have Max joining us as well as Jeff Riley, and we got
Nice.
Wes live on the ground in Barnville as Hilton Head has opened up a lead now.
And as expected, it looks like with the wet conditions, Seahawks are going to go for 2. Appears to be that way. They're up 29-21. So right now, an 8-point ball game.
You would ordinarily kick it there.
Yes, you would, but with the field
Right.
the way it is, they do not trust the kicking game. They will go for 2. Renasevsky hands it off and diving across. You can see who it is right there. Looks like it was Jarnecki who scored. So Hilton up by 10, 31-21, largest lead in this game so far. So a big possession upcoming for the Hurricanes.
All right. Hurricanes back against the wall. They've answered a couple of times tonight when
Yes,
they've
they
needed
have.
to.
All their scores have been the quick variety. It's been seems like they've scored all their touchdowns. I believe they've all been like 60-plus yards out. It's been Singletary on all 3 of them. So Hilton just has to stop the explosive plays. I mean, that's been the issue. If they can find a way to shut down Singletary, they'll be in good shape right now. He just keeps finding a way.
Seahawks on top out in Varnville. Let's check out the highlights from Hardyville. I got a few together for you here. There's the marching shockwave getting it done. How much time you got left in that third quarter, Wes?
7:44 to go in the third.
Had a lengthy weather delay out there.
Yes, about an hour
storm
plus.
popped up.
With the only game I believe in the area that was delayed with a unexpected storm. A little bit of thunder, but mostly heavy rain and some just a bit of lightning, enough lightning to cause the
we
game
could
to
see
be
the lightning in the distance from Hardyville, and
it's all about the proximity, how close
up.
it was. I'm not sure the amount of mileage, but if it's a certain amount of miles close in terms of the radius to the field, it's an automatic 30-minute delay.
Right.
So that's what happened here.
It's usually, it depends on the district policy, but it's usually 8 or 10
Okay.
miles. There's Greg
Yeah.
Grant hauling in the deep pass from the freshman, Kyron Jamison, getting some good time at quarterback tonight, splitting time with Emiliano Santiago, and he's able to connect on the deep touchdown pass to Greg Grant. So Canes were right in this thing. That was after halftime, made it 20, what was it, 21-13 at that time, 20-13. So they were right in it. Canes cheerleaders looking good. Shout out Jada Jackson last night in town, moving to North Carolina. And then Canes down 26-13. There's Kyron Jamison, the freshman, with the man hanging off of him, launches it for Kamari Brown, his 10th touchdown of the season. And he's only played 4 games. He missed last week. He's having a heck of a season. So we were right in it. Then the defense got a stop. Offense had the ball, driving. Time running down. Jamison looking over the middle, and it's going to be picked off. Saw Kamari slip a little bit, cutting back to the ball, and that's going to seal it for Lee Central. But this is a game that Lee Central won 42-7 last year. So 26-21 loss. You don't, moral victories don't go down good all the time, but there was a lot of positive to take out of it. Big game next week for Hardyville against Ridgeland. And we're still looking for that Ridgeland score if you happen to have it.
Yep. I have not seen it, but certainly look out. That felt like a winnable game for Ridgeland. So
It felt like one they should absolutely
so
win.
hopefully they get it done, or they got it done.
But it seems that Max Preps is
Hampton has
no bueno.
yes, big possession here for the Hurricanes. 10-point game. They've been able to score in some explosive ways, but can the Seahawk defense look to shut them down? Get a stop.
Got to answer here.
Yep.
They want to hold serve because they haven't really been getting stops on defense.
Number 18,
Dobson Jr. Andre Dobson with the first down. So no
Young
Singletary
Dobson.
this time. The young Dobson converts.
Very good. Let's see.
Hopefully we get some friends in here soon so I can conserve some power, but we should be good for a little bit longer. I know Max Araj and I believe Jeff Riley, you mentioned, might be joining us in a bit.
Yeah. Getting late on a Friday night. I've got teacher school early tomorrow in Columbia, so that's going to be another fun weekend.
No rest for the weary. And
That's
another chunk yardage gain for the Hurricanes. And this time it was the quarterback, Terrell Grant. So a couple of other pieces getting going. It's a good sign for the Hurricanes.
No sign of this Ridgeland score. I don't suppose there were a lot of people, a lot of media outlets at the Ridgeland game.
Still a decent turnout though. There's a good amount of, say, around 70 to 100 spectators still here who have waited out the rain delay.
Oh yeah, I don't doubt that. They got nothing else to do on a Friday night. Still a competitive game.
Nothing better than a Friday night here in Varnum. I mean, this is the highlight of the week. Seahawks trying to make a stop as they hold Singletary to a short game.
Here's a score for you. Oceanside 24, Dutch Fork 20.
Sorry, say that again.
Oceanside 24, Dutch Fork 20.
Oh, wow. That is a shockwave of a score, which will send big-time impacts across the state. That's a 3A Oceanside team that knocked off arguably one of the better teams in any classification in the state in Dutch Fork. So that is quite the result. Oceanside team that I believe was like 1-2 going into that game.
Yeah, they played a brutal schedule.
I almost had to make a play on that ball. That was thrown well high. That's how we had to Clifton County's quarterback.
Yeah, I took a little contact on the sidelines once. Survived to tell about it.
Yeah.
It was a little dicey for a second. Oh, you know what else we're missing? We're missing Hilton Head Prep, but I can't get on Max
we are,
Preps.
yes. The Dolphins trying to get their first win of the year at Augusta Christian, I believe.
Yeah, but Max Prep seems to be busted.
Down to that. Sure, we have some friends from Prep that will maybe send us a score, hopefully a good one.
Yeah, anybody got that Hilton Head Prep, Ridgeland, or Cross scores?
Yeah,
I can always check the
fast-moving quarter
Skiza
because
Facebook page, I guess.
none of these teams are throwing it. As the
Yeah, the
Seahawks
passing
push
game.
back the Canes, and Hilton Head's really starting to take over now as Sapp
Here we go.
is just number 3 for the Seahawks. Just Will Jimenez has been a beast for Hilton Head. He has been everywhere. He's made a couple, like 5 or
He is
6
a
important
beast.
plays.
Underrated player.
So the Hurricanes are now facing a 3rd and long, and this really feels like a big point in this game. Hilton Head starting to acquire the momentum here as we get down to the last minutes here in the 3rd quarter. It's moving quickly, as I said, because nobody's throwing the football right now. It's all run plays.
Dan Go Golf reports 24-7 win for Hilton Head Prep.
How about that? They are off
Love
the
to hear
schneid.
it. Off the
Stuff there
schneid, we're adding it to the ticker.
from Coach Shane Milligan, or rather
Doug
Doug McFadden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little transposition. It happens.
Well, Doug, yeah.
I did
Great to see
see
that. Great to see that from Coach McFadden. Fantastic win and a dominant one. In fact, they controlled most of that game from what we're hearing. So, getting that first win that's important. And hey, you still have a lot of time left to build on it. So good stuff there from the Dolphins.
Yeah,
Especially
indeed.
after they
Not
kind
as
of
good for Cross, unfortunately. They fell 52-14 to Palmetto Christian. We were hopeful.
Yep.
We all called for the win last night, but not to
And
be.
Max Garage is here in the studio.
Indeed,
Oh boy, a
he
bad
is.
snap.
Welcome, Max Araj.
And the Hampton player just booted it out of bounds. That was awkward. Oh my! Bad snap off the long snap. The punter just
just had to get rid of it.
Yeah, just had to dispel the football. And I'm not sure. It may have been a net loss. I from where I stood, it was either a very minimal gain on that punt or a loss. It's like one of those golf swings where you try to keep the
Got to
ball
go out
straight
sideways.
on a 5-iron, and you knock it to the right.
Crazy stuff. Max Araj,
Yeah.
what's up, buddy? You out there in the boonies?
Hey guys.
Good showing from Buford tonight, eh?
Or what do we think of the Eagles now? Are they back in terms of a outside contender? Have we seen enough, or do we still need to see more from them? As Rediziski's going deep, and that pass is going to be caught. Touchdown Seahawks
Wow.
on one play. And it's all Hilton Head right now. Jeremiah Walters on the pass from Rediziski, and Seahawks are rolling 37-21. 37-21 Seahawks. This is getting away from Hampton quickly.
Yeah, starting to get a little concerned about the Hampton pass defense. I don't know how many teams in their region are really going to be able to threaten them that way, but they're getting carved up a little bit.
PAT coming as Hilton Head stretches the lead all of a sudden. 16 points, hitting the extra point. They're going to bring the kicker because this would make it, if they convert here, just make it a 3-score game. So this is a big PAT. And they're going to be pushed back now. Looks like the penalty is the Seahawks on the try. But Hilton Head in control right now. A touchdown pass from Reniszewski to Walters, who not only did he just catch a touchdown pass, he also returned a pick six to the house earlier in the game. So possibly someone in our awards or players of the week watch list.
Ultimate.
Yes.
He's a weapon. He is an absolute weapon.
Yeah, PAT is good. It is a 3-possession game, 38-21.
Man, getting away from Hampton. We may be able to wrap this thing a little early, relatively early, considering that it's a late
show.
show.
The Seahawks score again, we might be getting on the road to heading for home if this continues. But certainly Hampton, if they can find some more explosiveness, and certainly they'll have to look Singletary's way. 4:09 to go in the third. Still a ton of time. But it is a 38-21 lead.
Received the ensuing kickoff for the Hurricanes. Number 3, Carrington Sabb, and number 5.
But before I got interrupted by the touchdown, has this game changed your outlook on Buford? Do you think that they'll buy this next week then, but they got to play Bluffton.
Right.
Now beating
Yeah, I'm
Battery
not.
Creek is one thing. Now we're up against a Bluffton team that's going to be, well, obviously they've Hilton Head next week, but after that, they'll play Buford. So, have your feelings changed on Buford after these last couple of games?
Number 2.
No, no, I don't think so. I think they got the physicality for the team, but I still think that it's Battery Creek. I don't expect much in that game. I mean, yeah, I took Battery Creek and I'll eat crow there. I shouldn't have made that decision there, but I think Beaufort still is. I don't think they're up to par with the rest of the teams yet. They don't have
It's
much of a
not.
passing.
It's not doing them in favors having to play Bluffton, but
They're
they do
just
get
not
2 weeks to
there.
prepare for it. They're coming off a bye, so we'll see what Libran can tinker with, improve this team. But at least it's a respectable 2-3 and not a 1-4 or 0-5 mark for them. Well, they probably wouldn't have been 0-5 anyway, but I mean, getting a few wins is important. As
I think it does change. I think it does
charging here
change
as they
my feeling
sack
about them.
the Hurricanes and move them back.
I think it shows that
Grant has been sacked. The Seahawks starting to plow through defensive line. Josh Bigger with the sack. Seahawks defense starting to rise to the occasion and disrupt this Hampton offense. Wheeler's starting to fall off right now for the Hurricanes.
I do feel differently about Buford, I think, after these last 2 games and the way they won the last one and then the way they came out and just dominated tonight, going into a bye week. I feel like their defense is very good, and I feel like they're gonna have a good game plan to try to keep them in it against Bluffton. And Bluffton's licking their wounds a little bit right now.
This is exactly what the Seahawks need heading into what should be a big-time clash next week. The Bridge Bowl, probably one of the more anticipated Bridge Bowls in the recent past, with how well these two teams have been playing. Both teams coming with only 1 loss on the year. So
we have a friend in the green room, Wes. We have here to report on the other undefeated team falling tonight, BA falling to Dorchester Academy. We got Ray Alonzo. What's going on, buddy?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
How'd you enjoy, obviously tough outcome tonight for BA, but how'd you enjoy your experience at Merritt Field?
It was nice. Very nice. Small, it's intimate. They've got a great setup there. Pulling up. They've got all kinds of tents down in the end zone, and the fans seem to like it there. So
Indeed. It's a good time. Tough loss though. They just couldn't get much going on offense, and I know Dorchester is a tough team, but Patrick Henry scored 14 on them and stayed in that game. So I really thought BA would be able to put up some points, but they bottled up Underwood, I guess.
They sure did. I mean, outside of the 1 touchdown run Underwood had, they had him stopped, 3 or 4 yards every time. And nothing else Beaufort Academy tried worked. They tried a couple of fake handoffs to him, and then his name Schubert.
Buford,
tried to go around the other side, but there was containment there, and they would hold him down. So they really dominated defensively. I will say that, and they were good, sound tackling, all flying to the ball. Gang tackling. I mean, it was good. It was good to watch.
They play tough, hard-nosed football out there in Dorchester, out in St. George, and they always have a really good rushing attack, option type attack, and just come at you. and wear you down. And it sounds like they really kind of wore them down and controlled the game in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, that's what happened. You could see
Yeah.
Academy was tired in the fourth quarter. The one score to make it 14-8. They controlled the ball probably for a good 8 minutes.
Yeah.
And the kid Wetzel,
yeah.
I mean he ran the ball. I would say probably 90% of the time.
Yeah.
And he was getting 4, 5, 6 yards out of pop.
Yep. And if he breaks one, he'll get 30 or 40.
Yeah, that's what he did, to ice the game for them. Beaufort Academy was trying to strip the ball, trying to get the fumble, and all of a sudden he's out in secondary and he was gone.
Man, no undefeated teams left. BA falls, Bluffton falls. So no undefeated
more
teams remaining in the Lowco. No less. Got a good one going out. Well, had a good one going out in Varnville. Hilton Head kind of taking control now.
Yep, Seahawks are going to get it back here. They just did on a punt. It was just another disaster of a series for Hampton County. A couple of bad snaps. Football, obviously, it's tough when it's so wet on the field like it is right now. It's hard to bobble or just maintain grasp of those snaps. Sometimes they're not online, and the Seahawks have a chance to really put the hammer down now, up 38-21.
Oh.
Well, we do have one less winless team in the Lowco as well.
That is good.
Ridgeland only 6 points through 3 games. They score 70 tonight. They win 70-20 over Burke.
This could be scores tonight.
What's that?
There was a couple of big scores tonight. Wasn't that Buford?
Yeah, 356 nothings and a 48 nothing.
Yeah,
I think, well, obviously the Oceanside game was a big shocker across the state.
Oh, yeah.
A couple of others as well.
Absolutely. But yeah, Ridgeland putting up 70 is wild when they've scored 6 through 3 games.
Great to see
so
that.
I guess they figured something out.
I can't do a good Jaguar growl. I'm not as good as the PA guy over there. So, yeah.
I think Misa has the best one, but I'll do my best. And we have history with the Jaguar growl. So yeah, we got all the finals now. We can round them all up for you. Buford 48-0 over Battery Creek. Lucy Beckham 35, Bluffton 20, Stratford 51-0 over Colleton County. It is now what 38-21
Seahawks, and they have the ball. This quarter's about to come to an end. It's our Necky, and he's going to be stopped. Hampton's going to force a 4th down here.
All right. Philip Simmons beat up on Whale Branch 46-6. Lee Central held off Hardyville 26-21. Ridgeland 70-20 over Burke. Hammond 56-0 over Hilton Head Christian Academy. Bethesda 56-0 over Patrick Henry. Colleton Prep 56-0 over Clarendon Hall. Dorchester Academy 21-8 over Buford Academy. And then Palmetto Christian 52-14 over Cross. So there's all your finals.
Setting up for a couple of big ones. And then the other big one, well, Christian Hardyville, but Carleton Prep BA, the one that's looming large next week, which looks like most likely will decide the region championship on that side of things, because those two teams
would appear that way. Yes.
Yes. And all likelihood it will, but
which would entail getting on the opposite side of the bracket of the 1 seed, which is probably both of these things are true. Colleton Prep is really good. Clarendon Hall is really bad. They're down, and it's just there was a lot of mismatches tonight. A lot of perfect storms.
Couple of them
for blowouts.
Yeah. We head to the fourth. We head to the fourth quarter here in Varnville. Seahawks up 38-21, and Hilton is like a 4th and about 1.5. I wonder if they'll go for it here. It's around their own 40 or so. So we'll see how Payne will play this.
He's usually not a real riverboat gambler. He's usually pretty conservative and by the book on that stuff.
Especially when you're up 17.
Yeah, it feels like a real good way to let him back in it. going for it there. I think I'd just
See what they
kick
do.
it, let my defense play.
And it's like the offense is on the field.
Uh-oh. On the other hand, if you want to go for the jugular, do it right
Yeah.
here.
Try knocking it
Why
out.
not? Put 'em out.
Brandashevsky is under center. He can punt it too. He's
That's
been the
true.
punter this year, so
And they will do a pooch kick now.
yeah.
They've done that in the past.
Zarnecki up the middle. He's got it. First down,
Oh
Hilton Head.
boy. Yeah, if they drive and score here, that's Sharpie time. You can get on the road. But Hilton Head looking strong in the second half. Good adjustments after the weather break out there. Late night in the Lowco.
Yes,
But
yeah.
West bringing them all home.
After dark.
A long weather break out there.
Yes. About an hour and a
Popped up
half.
out of nowhere too.
Yeah, I mean there was very little chance of any bad weather today. So
Yeah, we had just looked and seen nothing, and then we saw lightning out toward Estill and looked on the radar, and it had just popped up out of nowhere.
Sometimes it happens with warm weather.
Yeah,
it can come out of nowhere.
It was steamy. It wasn't hot tonight, but it was
Zarnecki
steamy.
switched to the opposite direction, trying to outrun the defense here. Oh, a spin move. He's still on his feet. Gets close to the line to gain. He's something out. No, he's gonna get the first down. Zarnecki with some outstanding deception and movement right there.
Sounds like the Seahawks are about to put this thing away.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Other takeaways from tonight. There's not a lot surprising per se. Most of it was pretty well expected. The BA loss, a surprise. The Bluffton loss, a surprise. Maybe the margin of victory for Buford, a little bit surprising.
Yes,
but mostly what we expected to see.
Same Battery Creek.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, as much as you hope for them to step it up, it's the
they
same
had played
result in this
two
rivalry.
really three pretty solid
which
games
is
in
tough.
a row.
I mean, they've competed well. They just haven't been able to get those. Obviously, this one's. I mean, they haven't won since 03, but just.
But
I
think it also drives home how tough Buford's schedule
but
really
they've had a tough
been.
schedule. Battery Creek hasn't had an easy schedule, and Buford's been tested. Like
Buford's had a brutal schedule. That's what I think.
Well, I'm just saying there were a couple games where Creek had to play some tough teams. I mean,
yeah.
it's winnable.
Well, they were in competitive games.
Yeah.
And that's important.
Yeah.
That's important.
Yeah.
But
Buford,
Fort
Dorchester, Greenwood, that's a top 5A team. I mean, that was a big win to get on the road. Goose Creek. Philip Simmons is the other one. Yeah.
Yeah.
So not an easy schedule, but now it's going to get tougher again with Bluffton, and then having to play. Not count him out, but it's.
No. They could easily finish fifth. I mean, that could happen.
Yeah,
but
I'm saying like. I mean, maybe they could sneak in as a 16th seed in the lower state. It's possible.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. True. Yeah. All right. Where are the Seahawks at on the field now?
Just across into Hurricane territory, and that is complete inside the 10. First and goal, Seahawks. Another beautiful ball by Ranishevsky. There's Ty Weidman with the catch. And Hilton Head's about to slam the door on this one if they could punch it in. And Hampton's trying to maintain their emotions at this point.
Yeah.
But,
I saw them unravel a little bit last week when it was getting away from them. Face mask.
Yep.
On the play.
Yep.
Half the distance to the goal line.
So that'll put it at the all the way to 2. First and goal at the 2.
Yeah.
So this is
sounds like the
looking
fat
like
lady's warming up over there.
Yeah. Pull the Sharpie out.
See if I punch it in, and then we'll probably be able to bring this thing in for a landing. Thanks to Mickelson Law Firm and WHHI TV for their all-star sponsorships. Mickelson Law Firm with all your legal needs and Bluffton, their official real estate closing attorney and presenting sponsor of our Hilton Head Christian Academy coverage, and WHHI TV, our partner in local sports coverage. They had great coverage tonight of Buford's big win over Battery Creek. Shout out to Hudson's Seafood House on the Docks, presenting sponsor of Under the Bus. Great place for seafood, cocktails, and
And
sunset
there
on Hilton
goes
Head Island.
Charnecki. Seahawks score again, and I think we might
Yeah,
be
I think
getting
we're
ready
gonna
to
be
hit the
able to
road
shut
at
this
this point.
thing down. But yeah, shout out to Hudson's Seafood House on the Docks, as well as Twinge and Twombly, personal injury attorneys in Beaufort. Rare name, but remarkable service from those folks. And then also we got HHI Windows and Doors. Coach Barron gave up his coaching whistle, and he's setting a new kind of screens now, improving your view of the Lowco at HHI Windows and Doors. Reverence Wrestling Club, official wrestling sponsor and presenting sponsor of the Lowco Grind, and Jay's Barbershop, the place to be in Ridgeland, whether you need a haircut or not. They'll take care of you over there, even if a man with a machete comes in the door. They got your
Yeah.
back at Jay's Barbershop.
Yep. Hilton Head 45, Hampton County 21 with 10:24
Oh,
to go here in the fourth.
45-21.
45-21, and
Getting away, so
uh,
we're gonna
Is
let Wes get on the road home from Varnville. Great reporting tonight, Wes. Thanks for sticking it out through the
well,
weather delay and being our eyes and ears on
yeah,
the ground for a big
much.
game out there.
Yeah, I mean, certainly fun early, little anticlimactic, but a big win for Hilton Head, and they will grab some momentum heading into the big time showdown, Bridge Bowl at the Nest. Cannot wait for that one next Friday.
All right, buddy. Well, safe travels, Wes Kerr. We appreciate you, and say hi to One Time for us.
and he's gone.
I think Wes is gone.
Yep, he's
into
gone.
the ether. Gone into the ether.
He
All right,
gone.
boys. Well, gonna be a brief show tonight, I suppose, just because of the tardy start, and that allowed us to track down all the scores and
Go.
in a relatively good amount of time. And I'm tired. I know you're tired, right? Teacher life. We're extremely tired on Friday nights, and I'm off to South Carolina or to Columbia in the morning for direct 3. So
All right. Well,
no
I'll be
rest
up
for the weary.
to see the daughter.
Yes, sir. All
Been
right.
late.
Well, we appreciate you. Good reporting from BA tonight. We'll look forward to hearing from you next week, wherever you go to check out some high school football in the Loco. Max, safe travels back from Beaufort, buddy. And thanks to everybody who joined us tonight or helped us out with scores. Thanks to all of our sponsors. And we will see you next time, Monday night, Loco Sports Lowdown. We'll go back through all this action from Friday night, check out some highlights, and catch up on anything else going on around the Loco. So for the departed, Wes Kerr and Marcus Walsh, along with Ray Alonso and Max Araj, I'm Justin Jarrett. Happy Friday, everybody. Until next time, go Loco.
Peace out.